Tonight, the state of Texas is evaluating plans to expand its border security efforts despite challenges from the federal government. The governor and some state legislators used the backdrop of Shelby Park in Eagle Pass to claim success there.
KCBD News Channel 11's Case Wilbank spoke to one of Lubbock's representatives following yesterday's announcement.
We're joined now by Representative Dustin Burrows. Representative, you were with the governor and those other House lawmakers receiving that briefing from Operation Lone Star. What did you learn in that briefing? What may have surprised you?
Well, when you look at actually what this place was, this is ground zero. Months ago, there was thousands of migrants coming across, not through the bridges, but through the water. And Texas took this park over and basically said, no, we're going to stop this. And so it's really a great place to take a look, the contrast to what Texas has been able to do because the federal government will not do its job.
There's a lot of fortification here in terms of barriers, razor wire, and that sort of thing. And the governor mentioned maybe expanding that along the border. Does the state have those resources and have the ability to do that?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's 1,254 miles of border in the state of Texas, but there's only a couple key locations where we've seen mass crossings. It was El Paso, the Valley, and here, and we are shutting those down one by one. And so what you're seeing is the fortification of our southern border by Texas, and it is coming at expense, but we will get it done.
And you're talking about, needing the president to step in. What specifically is that is on the books, as you were saying, for him to do right now?
Well, we have laws on the books, right? I mean, you're supposed to cross if you're coming across here at a port of entry. There's a bridge behind us right now. If you want to come here legally, go to a port of entry. It is not legal to cross our rivers. If you're coming across our rivers or places that are not designated port of entries, you have to ask the question, why are these people here? Why are they coming this direction? And when we put up the concertina wire, when we put up the razor wire here at this park, originally the federal government came in and actually cut it and tried to let mass numbers to come in, and there's no reason for that whatsoever. So we are doing the job. We are protecting the southern border. We're putting the fortification up, which should be being done by the feds.
And in terms of the president's power, though, what could he do, as the governor was saying, in order to stop this crisis?
Well, they could actually tell the Border Patrol not to cut our wire. They could actually put their own up. They could continue building the wall. They could not have a catch and release program. So there's a lot of things this president could be doing that has absolutely failed to do, which is why we're spending the time and the resources of Texans to do that job.
We've heard from the Texas Anti-Gang Center at home talking about, the concern of where drugs are coming from in this region. So what would you tell the folks back home about what you're doing to solve that problem?
We heard that a little bit today. Every town is now a border city. Every state is a border state because you're seeing this mass numbers of people coming across. And it's not just people who are here to try to become citizens. It is people here to do harm. It's people here to traffic women and children. It's people here to traffic drugs. Fentanyl has been a real problem. The one pill kills is a very, very scary type of thing. And that's coming and making its way into Lubbock. And we're stopping it right down here across this river.
All right. Thank you so much, Representative. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much.
That was KCBD News Channel 11's Case Wilbanks reporting from Eagle Pass. On the subject of fentanyl, it is now the leading cause of death for Americans between the ages of 18 and 45. Nationwide, the DEA seized a record amount of it last year, more than 77 million pills and nearly 12,000 pounds of powder.